Yo. Yo, what's up everyone? How's everyone doing? Good? Good. Today, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, because you guys are all adults and you guys 8 and 24, thank you for the 11 months. You guys are all adults here. You guys can handle the harsh truth. The harsh truth is I have a sponsored stream today. And that's the Cisco, thank you for the 33 months. And that's the only reason why I'm streaming. A new guy, thank you for the 12 months. Don't get it twisted, chat. It's not like I like streaming or anything. It's purely because of the sponsored stream. Do not get it twisted. Alright, fine. You guys got me. It's because I care. Dextrend77, thanks for the sub. Shanda Vision, thank you for the 12 months. Amy Elanteri, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you for the 10 months. What a beautiful day it is. That was like a full-time sponsored streamer. Look, let me tell you guys the truth. The truth is I'm not going to be on Twitch for long. I'm getting the bag from another platform. So I'm squeezing my audience for all they got. I'm doing as much sponsored streams as I can before I get the bag and move. All right? There, I said it. You know how you can help me out? Remember, we're all in this together. When I make money, we make money because you guys love me and I love you guys, right? So when I'm making money, I don't want you to think of it like I'm making money. I want you guys to think about it as like we're making money. The money goes to my bank account. Let me be clear. But the attitude I want you guys to have. It's like when I win in TFT or when I win in Hearthstone. I say, we won, chat. That's why, enforcing's chat, it's like, we won. Technically, I'm the one winning, but if I frame it as us winning, you guys feel more invested in the outcome, and therefore you will buy my merch. This is the 81 to go sub. Well, you guys can't really buy my merch because it's all sold out. But if I did have merch that wasn't sold out, you guys would buy it, right? And I know the answer to that question because it's sold out, so I guess yes. There's if there's anyone in chat who has bought my merch, please let me know your feedback. I will make adjustments to make it better. If you're unhappy, you can message me for a refund. I'm not promising that I'll refund anything, but you could message me. Cat LC, thank you for the sub. Toast, I got the signature hoodie and it's so soft. Yes, I know. I didn't even pay that person to say that. They just said it voluntarily. Yes, today's sponsored stream is Genshin Impact. You guys know me. You guys know that I love Genshin Impact. If there's one thing I love more than women, it's Genshin Impact. That's why when I play Genshin Impact, I use my super juiced up account filled with fully leveled characters. Alright. So that's going to be in 12 minutes. It's 2 hours long. The first hour, we're going to be reacting to a Genshin Impact stream. They're having some kind of community event. And all I have to do is watch it and criticize and make fun of the people participating. Which is lovely for me. And after that, we'll do a 1 hour of Genshin Impact. And after that, I don't know what's going to happen after that. There's a bit of mystery. And that's important because mystery is the spice of life. Like if you're dating someone, you like some mystery in your relationship. You wouldn't want to know what their butthole looks like, you know? That you don't need to know. You don't need to know because it adds mystery. What are we gonna do after? I have zero plans. I mean, I could make plans. I got 10 minutes. Right now it's 3 o'clock. My sponsor stream ends at 5 o'clock. I can start messaging people. But who would I even message? Why would I even play? You know, there's so much questions. Tomorrow's Sunday. Do I even make a Among Us lobby like I did last week? But then I have to type out, hey, you want to play Among Us tomorrow? And that's so much work. Chat, can you, okay, how about you guys type out the question? Actually, no, there is something I want to do. I want to play Pictionary. I want to play Pictionary. But instead of drawing the prompts, we use AI art generator. I think that'd be fun. But once again, that involves messaging people, and I don't really do that. But what would the subjects be? Would it be like Pokemons? Would it be like words, like an object? I feel like it has to be fictional characters. Let chat message people for you. Oh, yes. Chat hoppers. My favorite kind of chatters. I'll have my chat hop to everyone else's chat. Like even streamers who I don't even know, go to their chat and start asking, hey, you want to play with Toast? That's going to work out really well. Okay, what content do I have prepared? Guess that Asian too. Guess the Toast viewer. That one's easy. It's whoever looks the most like a Giga Chad. Pro versus noobs. GeoGuessr Valorant. Oh. Valorant GeoGuessr. That sounds fun. Valorant GeoGuessr. Find a given location in-game as fast as possible. Move as close to the target as you can and then knife the nearby wall, ground, or object to tag it. No abilities, only regular movement, 2 minutes per spot, 20 spots total. Example. Slide. Example answer. This might be too easy. Do you want us to chat hop? No, don't chat hop. What's wrong with you guys? Toast, did you hear that Liam Hemsworth is the new Witcher? What? Huh? Witcher. I quit. Henry Cavill leaves the Witcher series, returns as Superman. Henry Cavill not returning as Geralt. Horrible news for fans of the Witcher video game. Huh? Okay, which of these YouTube articles look the least clickbaity? Well, this one's a YouTube short, so even if it's bad, it can't be that bad.
Oh boy, if you're...
I admit I was wrong.
You're a fan?
Why is it still so loud?
Of Henry Cavill in The Witcher as I am, I have some unfortunate news for you. We can talk about the why here in just a bit, but I don't want to waste your time. Let's get into what Henry just posted on Instagram saying this: "My journey as Geralt has been filled with both monsters and adventures, and alas, I will be laying down my medallion and swords for Season 4. In my stead, the fantastic Mr. Liam Hemsworth will be taking up the mantle of the White Wolf." And basically, we can assume the reasoning behind this is that Henry now has a full-time gig as Superman. Not only that, but I'm sure he has a few other roles in the pipeline. So unfortunately, this was the role that he opted to leave, and it stinks for us as fans. I'm just a massive fan of him as Geralt. Not saying Liam won't do a good job, but I was looking forward to seeing what he would do next. So what do you guys think about this recasting? Are you upset? Are you happy we get more Superman?
So I'm sitting next to Michael, directly next to him. The entire time, Michael is drawing in the Peppa Pig drawing book that people were given because we are streamers and children. And he looks up for a half second after Battle Royale streamer is won. And he glances and sees Asu. And Asu looks like this. He's wearing what this outfit is. And he goes, he looks like if a school shooter could tap strafe.
Oh boy.
Witcher Liam Hemsworth. Oh, that's kind of sad. I really liked Henry Cavill as Geralt. While The Witcher 1 returned to next year, Netflix has renewed the show for a fourth season and announced a major change. Liam Hemsworth, best known for playing Gale Hawthorne in the Hunger Games series, would replace Henry Cavill as protagonist Geralt of Rivia. Huh. I wonder why. Maybe he's just busy with Superman. Anywho, Genshin Impact, yes. Twitch.tv, Twitch, Genshin Impact. Directory. Okay, I think this one's it. Just gotta watch the ad real quick. So they're having some kind of university carnival where universities go against each other in mini games. Oh my, competitive Genshin Impact. I need to watch this. Hang on. Master Yoshi, not Master Yoshi. Thank you for the 14 months. Cat LC. Wait, I already said that.
As you can see, Barbara Fad now on the Ganyu again. Looking for finding this island. I kind of forget what's up here. I know there's a bunch of like caged stuff here, but I kind of forget what's at the top. We'll have to see.
Yeah, because there's someone top of the island. Top enemies, enemies.
I'm actually so curious. What is he gonna find? I know there's like the Lushi, I believe they're called, or the like Sam. Yeah, I believe it's the Lushi that used to fight. I was gonna say there could actually still be another bingo.
Okay, so it's like a bingo board. And you have to... Okay, I don't... Oh, it's not like bingo. Because if it was bingo, this team already would have won because they have a whole line here. It's just points. Collect 30 Sango pearls. Defeat every enemy on Jinren Island. Collect 20 Oni Kabuto.
So, assuming both teams can see the bingo boards, which I'm pretty sure they can, use CLA should definitely try to just defeat slimes, because like, if you can block that 20 points from the other team, then you kind of need to do that. Because if not, you just lose. And slimes are very easy. Violet Grass is a bit harder. But I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do on... Oh, defeat every enemy on Jinren Island. That's what they'll probably have to do. So those enemies, samurais that are needed for a lot of characters to level up. When they spawn, they say, "Oh, what a day," and then you fight them. Not hard to defeat, honestly, but there is a lot, so that is something you have to do, obviously. We'll see, I guess, how they proceed. It looks like they're using Ganyu to fight. Oh my god, wait. Never mind, it's a Kazuha who is now gone from the grave, much like his friend in the story. Never mind. So, as we can see, he's going to have to rematch that boss. We'll see how he does it. Kazuha and Tomo united. We'll see if they can defeat it.
Well, they're going to need to because they don't actually have a lot of time left, right? We said until the bingo card is filled, but there is a time limit within that of about 30 minutes. And we're getting there. It's 2:59 p.m. Pacific here. They do not have very much time, actually.
Chat, this is the
maybe at all to be able to get some of those final bingos.
Genshin.
So
hang
that
on,
bingo
they
that
wrote it
UCF
down somewhere.
was able to achieve has become
Today
that
we will
much
be
more
watching the
weighted
Genshin
in their
Impact.
favor because it's all
Today we will be watching the Genshin Impact University Carnival USA Final. So this isn't just like a regular tournament. This is the finals after years and months of these Genshin Impact professional player students competing against one another. You are looking at the best of the best Genshin Impact players in the world. The Genshin Impact University Carnival USA is a Genshin Impact event, if you didn't know. An invitational tournament where collegiate travelers will participate in Genshin Impact contest challenges. Travelers or contestants will go head-to-head in a team competition to win the rewards, which includes up to $6,000. You can do so much with $6,000 for the winning team, as well as Primo Gems, which you can then use to buy new Genshin Impact characters. Travelers, that's you guys. Players watching the online live stream or anyone at the event can also win prizes by participating in the mini games throughout the stream. From the West, we have the University of Nevada, the University of Washington, the University of California, Los Angeles, the University of California again, but the Irvine branch. And from the East, we have the Rutgers University, University of Central Florida, New England College, and University of Pennsylvania. Wait, this kid's wearing the OTV shirt. Huh? I didn't even pay that guy.
seal the deal.
Yeah, the 20 points have to be it for UCF. I could be wrong, but I've never been wrong, so it should be.
Yo, we're double dipping on the ad read today. I'm ad reading for Genshin Impact and offline TV.
For the Violet Grass, but they didn't quite finish it, so that's a lot of wasted time in theory. But that's just a theory. Do you know what isn't a theory? That UCF pulls through with their bingo, 80 points to 50 from UCLA.
Well, take a look. Interesting, right? They win.
But at what cost?
They win by 10 points, even if they don't have the bingo.
Yeah.
That is a very convincing win from UCF to guarantee them a slot in the finals here, a minimum of second place, a minimum of $3,000.
That's a lot.
For UCF.
Good job, UCF.
UCLA now.
They hit those big Genshin Impact challenges, such as collect crystal, core from each type of crystal flies. That's really hard. Crystal flies? Okay, what's this guy's name? Zyox. He's wearing the offline TV.
Top 2 seeds, I guess, if you'll call it like that.
I didn't know we sold these.
Whichever one wins, you're gonna have to face in the final boss battle, which is gonna be even harder bosses than what we saw before. And you probably prepped, like, yeah, you've prepared for it, but less, because you haven't had as much time. Like, obviously, you're gonna prepare a lot more for the one you've been doing this many times.
It just says offline, yes.
Versus a new one, like the final,
Offline
right?
TV.
So we'll have to see.
That's not OTV merch. No, that's OTV merch. It literally says OTV on his sleeves. Chat, what are you saying? Oh, no. I promise. Once he shows his right sleeve, it's gonna say OTV on it. You just need to turn a little bit. If you could just lean like 1 inch to the left.
So I'll be curious to see what's happening with that. But once again, that bingo,
1 inch to
even
the left.
though UCF didn't need
I'll
it
say
to
OTV on
come
it.
out on top, I think when it comes to Rutgers and Reno, I'm
See,
wondering if
OTV.
anyone's even gonna have allowed a bingo,
bingo?
or if they're
Yeah.
trying to cut each other off and adjusting their strategies based on who is going for what bingo.
They also got like a diagonal bingo, like getting the middle piece. I feel like
You guys don't know this, but OTV is
I feel like
huge
there's definitely a
in the
lot of
Genshin
preparations
Impact
into
scene.
trying to get a bingo. bingo. But there's also a lot of preparation going into, okay, how do I stop?
Because there's a lot of
bingo?
weebs in
Right.
that
What do I do
community.
if I see they're going for this line?
And there's a
Or-
lot of weebs
Well,
in
it's
the
balance
offline
within
TV
that, right?
community.
You want to focus on your game, your strategy, what you've prepared. But as you're saying, which is correct,
You
you
don't wanna let
also
them
want to be
focus.
mindful of counteracting what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can't let them be on their plan A and be like, okay, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they just do that, and then they
Right.
win. It's like you kind of have to like improvise between, okay, what do I do if I can't get this bingo, or what I like, maybe not go for the most points, but go for the like, what is the most optimal if you're
Yeah,
also
what's
denying
optimal, what's
them.
guaranteed, what's
Yeah.
efficient, and really efficiency is the name of the game here. It could be the 13 boss, timed kill races, it could be what we're doing with bingo here. Can you get the most bang for your buck in the least amount of time? You're most likely gonna come out on top.
Yeah, of course. It's like why in the boss battle we always see, or at least from the top teams, we saw very similar characters, right? It's like, why you're seeing Bennett, why you're seeing Shangling, why you're seeing Kazuha.
Right.
Do they like playing those characters? Probably not. Do they want to play a character who screams nice and spicy every time she uses her elemental burst Pyronado? Probably not.
Probably not, I agree.
But
That
it's
does
what
not seem
works.
like a good idea.
And it's what's
It's what
efficient.
works, and it's what's got them to this point as well, which is just shy of the money, unless you're UCF, who are guaranteed now into
Yeah.
the finals. But we did have these two semifinals staggered, so when we do get over to Reno and Rutgers, which will be there imminently to show you that gameplay, they'll be in about 18-19 minutes. So let's actually jump into that right now. We're going to see not only who joins UCF in the final for the chance to take home $6,000 and be our first ever Genshin Impact North American champions, and we're
Yep.
also going to see, depending on who's defeated here, if it's UCLA or if it's either Rutgers or Reno who takes home third place.
Speaking of jumping in, we see Shao in the party, lamenting by Hutao IRL. Great name. We will see what the...
So how many hours do you have in Genshin
what the
Impact?
order, I guess.
So
Before
many
it's hard to
hours.
tell,
Like,
it's okay, only
you
Kudos.
wouldn't
Kudos
believe
is
how
very
many hours I have in
annoying.
Genshin
Ito
Impact.
mains know this. I do not want to farm for those ever.
Like, have
again
you
in my
seen
entire
my
life.
characters?
What about it makes it
Okay, so with
Annoying.
resources that Genshin they have to farm, there's some where it's like, okay, there's a bunch of flowers here, I go pick them, I level my character, I'm happy.
So what's
I live a
going
good
on
life,
here,
I'm happy
Chad,
to go
is
out,
that two
have some
university
grass,
teams have
meet some
20
people,
minutes
and
to
live my
do
life.
as
There
much
are other
tasks as they
characters
can.
or other
Someone
resources
else
like
tap to the
Monkey Bros, where it's
desktop
like, okay, we're
as
gonna
they
chop down
can
here, and then maybe if you're
to
lucky,
gain
in
as
5
much
minutes you'll find
points
another.
and
If you
win
walk
the
there,
head-to-head
do a front
challenge.
flip,
And they're
change
playing for the
characters, do a right
finals.
element, maybe dance
And
a
remember,
little,
if you
then you'll
win
find
the
the second one.
finals,
So Onikubudos are like that, as you can see.
you
The
get
time between,
$6,000.
Rutgers is, I guess, Yelan finding one, finding the other. Keep in mind,
What
Yelan's
character is
attack
that?
very
Oh,
fast.
you don't
It's
know
pretty long
Yel-
compared to like Valberries, which spawn 4 per bunch. So every
Are they
time you see
all
one,
playing
you
at
get
the
4.
same time?
Onikubudos, you get
Is it
1.
4 players
they're
on the
very
same
spread
team
out.
all doing separate things at the same
And
time?
a reminder, after this semifinal wraps up and we've determined the two teams moving on into the final, we will have the Kahoot Challenge.
This character is
Where we will
called
be giving in-game
Yelan.
rewards to the people who are here at GameWorks.
Yelan.
If they can get
And
the most multi-choice
his
questions
special
correct,
ability
we'll
is
then
to
have
run
another
really
influencer
fast,
challenge, and
which is
then we'll
perfect
prepare ourselves for the final. But
for this
I
event
wanna
because
talk
you have to
about
run
something
around
you
the world
mentioned
to
a
complete
few
as much
times
tasks
for
as possible.
Players in this game in general and yourself is those main character preferences. How long did it take you to settle on the character that spoke to you the most, that you had the most fun on, and
Oh.
you decided they were going to be your main?
I know this, Katie. So I actually started playing Genshin before, like, because of characters. I've always been like this with the games, like just in general. It's like I want to play Genshin. I was like, okay, let me look at the character list to see if I like this game.
Yeah.
I saw Official, I saw Duluth. I'm like, they're pretty cool. Then I saw Shao. I was like, this guy, he laments. Like, I look at him, he's very, tall, fun to play. His playstyle at the time, we weren't sure, but it looked like he jumped around, dashed everywhere, very agile, very mobile. I'm like, this is who I want to play.
Oh,
So
he got
as
it.
soon as
He got
when I
it.
started playing, I got Duluth,
Onaki
which is my main.
Kabuto. And I think he
And
needs
then
to
as soon
collect
as
5 of
Shao came
these
out,
to complete his task.
I was a believer and I made Shao.
I don't know exactly
And I was
because
also excited for
I can't.
Sino,
I don't have the bingo card
who
up.
I've been excited for like a year now, and then he finally came out, or since like 2 years ago, and then he finally came out, and now I love Sino and Shao. So it's always been like that. A lot of the new, well, okay, let's actually take a look at the bingo border now, just so that we actually know.
There we go. Thank you. Okay. So you gotta collect 20 Onikabuto. Onikabuto. You gotta catch 2 Raimai angelfish by fishing. You gotta collect 15 Xingqing flowers. Defeat an unusual Heliotro. 30 slimes. Collect 20 violet grass. Make 3 jade parcels dishes by cooking. Defeat 8 Baptismal Bishop in Ankanomia. Oh, that's a hard one. Like, if it was any other bishops, that would be easy. But baptismal bishops?
All of those. There's 3 separate bingos
Yeah.
that they can try and go
Like-
for. So unless you divert the entirety of your team to each going to one to try and deny it, presumably Nevada's aware of the position they put Rutgers in. They're going to punish them for it and get at least one of those.
Yeah, like Rutgers got a lot more of the hard ones at 10 points, but does it matter when there's so many 5s and so many potential bingos that could be taken? But yeah, since I only love talking about Shao all day, we're gonna go back to the favorite character talk. I'm so excited for the future Sumer characters too, like Dottore. I don't know if you see them, but looks very cool. Al Haitham, Dea. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I need them all. I need all of them. So far, we got what? Nilu, who's cool. Sino, I love, and Tsekhnari, who's, you know, he has ears. He has a bow. He's Dendro. Oh yeah, there's also Nahida. I forgot about Nahida. Nahida's looks cool too.
So where are we heading now? Tell me where Rutgers is at right now.
Oh,
CC.
this is the fishing spot. I hate this. So for the best polearm in the game. Oh no, Xiox, it's not the best. Yes, it is. Don't even ask questions. It's free to play. Plus, you can get it just by watching a stream. This guy's about to die. Yep, he's. I've been there. Oh no.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, that's how you get the catch. Unlucky.
That's really gonna
But
hurt
like,
his chances
I'm sure
of
now
winning the
they'll just-
event.
they could probably
Have you
use food.
considered, by the way, you just experienced a phenomena that happens to many commentators called
Nope.
a caster curse.
Yeah, I definitely.
He's switching
So
character
I'm
to
not saying you spoke that into
Yoimiya.
existence, but
Well, now they're on Yoimiya, so I'm definitely speaking it into existence again, because that character is great. I love Yoimiya. We'll see what happens. Actually, no, good at bringing the Electro and the Crowd Shield, so Yoimiya should be fine, surely. As we can see, Borking. Hopefully, this team does not fall to the Borking, as we saw that twice last time. I had some concerns about that. Hopefully, this works out better. But anyways, as I was saying, that place where they were at fishing, it's this little log, and there's an Electro mage hitting you, and you have to break its shield before it gets stunned, so it's like takes forever. And there's also slimes hitting you, and you have to kill, like, literally clear both of them before you can even fish, and then you need to fish and do that like a bunch of times to get a pole arm. which-
easy for something to go wrong, like we saw.
Yeah, and it's also annoying, but it's so worth it. Like that, if you don't have the catch, this is your wake-up call. It's so good.
The
So,
Great
that is what that
I
is.
like you're
Snowboard
creating
King.
a fabulous to-do list of in-game activities for all of our viewers once we have crowned our champion here today.
Wait, Bennett is on. Wait, what weapon is Bennett on? I'm trying to look because my chat is typing about it. Oh, Yolan's gone. Oh, unlucky. But dude, wait, the Borking has gotten like 3. Wait, the Borking's a
The
Chad.
Borking woke up and chose violence.
This guy's alpha. He has not lost a single fight. Yo, I thought Borking was easy, but I guess co-op's harder because you don't have a shield, you don't have like help. You're just like, yeah, you have one character each. But dude, this Borking he's wrecked. Dude.
Is he just stalling
He's
it
havoc.
out
So how much
until
time then do you sink into this before you say this
his
is not
teammates
worth it, go somewhere
arrive?
else?
Wait, why did
because
Bennett
again,
not heal
keep in
him?
mind, there's 30 total minutes here.
Wait,
Why
is he
isn't
not
he
healing?
killing the Board King?
Look at this Bennett's HP. He's not getting healed. Wait, I am so confused. I don't know why. Wait, okay, wait, surely he heals now. I'm sorry, Wait, he's not getting healed. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, sure, yeah. I actually don't know. But for the.
I was waiting with bated breath on what you were about to
But
say.
surely Yolan just wins this, right?
Surely.
The thing with the Borking is like, or for bingo in general, is like you do the thing, the point. What is it called? You would stay here until if it's needed for a bingo.
He's
you
not
stay
getting
here
healed?
forever.
Yeah, I thought Bennett's
If not,
ultimate
you probably
healed
just try
him.
Once or twice and then you dip.
Standing in
But
that
they did
fire
get it,
fist.
Finally.
But it looks like his teammates showed up
And that's most
to
important because they
finish
get it
off the Board
finally at
King.
exactly 26 minutes. They have 4 more minutes of time here in
Yeah,
the
I know.
semifinal. And I would love whenever we're able to see that bingo card to see if, I believe it's Reno's team, Nevada's team, if they have managed to accomplish one of those bingos. Because again, they had, what, 3 potential bingos on that board?
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, that's true. They did set it up really nicely, and they
I
did
see,
block
look,
it.
Rutgers denied
Wait, but they didn't
at
block the
least one
Jade
of them.
parcels. So on the they can still make the Jade Parcels on the left. They just
Yeah,
need
they
a
still have
3.
options for 2 bingos, but we talked about it, right? Was Rutgers going to identify that there was a problem here? They did with that Violet Grass to deny at least one of the 3.
Yeah, and they also have a lot of 10-point scores. If I were Nevada, I would try to do Jade Parcels ASAP, and then if you do Primal Constructs as well, then you also get another bingo, but that probably won't happen. Like, I don't think they'll allow 2 bingos, but that would be the game plan. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, it does look like they are fighting the Vishaps here from Nevada. Well, Reno.
Well, okay, so then what would you do if you're in Reno's position here? You have now 2 bingo chances. Do you go
Cook the
for
Jade
what
Parcels. You gotta cook the Jade Parcels.
Yeah, I was gonna say, chat seems to be pushing for that direction as well.
But it shouldn't be that hard
agree?
unless I'm forgetting an ingredient like lotus heads and like the chili peppers. You can just teleport to it. There used to be a battle pass mission called you have to collect 100 specialties of either Mondstadt or Leeway. The OGs remember haunted my dreams, but it forced me to learn where they all are. So like you teleport to Leeway Harbor, you hear the very good music, and then you go to the right.
That's a great rendition.
It is, yeah. And there's lotus heads in the pool, and then chili peppers you could get. I know there's one at the end of, I think it's the village in the bottom right that has a Noctilus Jade. I don't remember the name. I don't want to try because I'll get made fun of. But that village, there's like chili peppers, and then you can just make the dish. But yeah,
This guy is still on the boat.
Sing it out.
I'm not gonna.
I feel like he's been on the boat for the last 10 minutes.
That is all happening.
I'm here for it. Chat's here for it.
No, they're not. Okay, let's. Speaking of being here, they are
Speaking
back
of
at
your
the
first
boat.
ever caster curse, we're back for more.
Exactly, they're back to getting stuck. Oh no, maybe not. Yoimiya is back at it again. Half HP Yoimiya. This spells disaster. Oh no. Oh, he dodged that. Wait, this guy's a pro. Oh? Oh my god. Oh no, it's over.
this
You
is
should not have picked
getting ugly.
Yoimiya. This is what happens when you don't pull for Hutao. Oh my god, the Yoimiya. Back in the boat though. Very smart. The boat has full HP. Never mind, the boat's gonna... Cow monkey. It happens, it happens. It's hard in co-op, especially if you're alone, you don't have a friend to help you. It is actually, like, that island is
What's so hard?
impossible.
Like, has anyone
I
done
know
that
there's 5
task?
against
What's
the
so hard
Switch
about it?
It might seem easy, but it isn't if you're only one character.
He's been dying on
Same place.
repeat.
I don't think they
Yeah.
need to go there again.
Yeah, I would try to go with, okay, I would actually go with the character that has less DPS, but is safer. Maybe Deluxe Burst. It, like, throws a bunch of pyro. Oh yeah, we're at 29 minutes out of 30. That's actually pretty
No,
good.
he can only
I
use
wonder
one
if they can get
character
the
because
Dude,
he's
surely
solo
we're
in a
making the
team,
Jade
huh?
Parcels. Surely
That's
we're
gonna be
cooking
okay.
the
They
Jade.
must. I agree. They must have been able to identify that Jade Parcels, unless Rutgers had already started on it
Yeah.
and maybe denied them the opportunity. It is going to be. We'll have to wait on final scores, but if Rutgers comes out on top in this, and Reno had 3 possible bingos and didn't
Oh
execute
yeah, I
on
will be
any
sad.
of them,
I will be sad.
that's gonna hurt.
You know what I think the play was at the boat? I think you picked a Luke, right? You look like at a corner, so the Abyss Mages teleport to you, and the Cross Slimes get there. Then you use your burst, which groups up the slimes, or maybe makes them drown, but either groups them up or whatever. And then they're all grouped. Your attacks hit with Pyro. You just dodge 1 hit, boom. You spam your E, you literally break all the shields, and you actually get it. Unironically, I think if you group them in your boat, make them teleport to you, and then you burst into Luke, it actually would be a lot better than Yoimiya, who's single target.
Keep in mind as well, UCLA waiting with bated breath here because they were defeated by UCF in the first semifinal, but they had a score of 50 points. Third place is going to be determined by which of the defeated teams had the most points. So Rutgers or Reno, they have to beat 50 points if they lose here to also then
They're
take
out.
third place.
Yeah. If they don't
That's
get 50,
stressful. There's going to be a lot of layers of worry going on because the moment that ends and you realize maybe you haven't won, suddenly you're scrambling and you're saying, well, what did the losing team on the other side of the semifinal get? Did we beat them? Tally those up and see if you're at least walking away with $2,000.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to walk away empty-handed, right? You want to get that cash prize. Speaking of cash prize, we are tabulating the results of the bingo to see who's going to win. After that, there's going to be the Kahoot, then another, well, a bunch of other events that are going
Yeah,
to be...
the balloon challenge with
Yep.
the influencers. They're going to be back having some fun with that. And then it'll be time for that final. I'm really curious because, again, right, I'm the sponge, I'm the student. You're teaching me all these things. I'm sure it never would lead me astray. Not once ever. I'm very curious to see your
Is this
analysis on what
competitive
happens
Genshin?
with those fans.
Kinda.
That's going to...
They're doing an event where there's a list of tasks and you're competing with another squad to complete that list of tasks. So it's not like competitive like PvP Genshin.
Like, what I
But
want
it
to
is a
do, I like
competition.
Bennett so much that make the other team ban it, and then the other team's like, I don't want to ban Bennett, and then they both just play Bennett. That could happen.
Right.
So like maybe the best characters don't get banned if both teams are comfortable with them. Like let's say your strategy is revolve around Bennett, and you're like, I won't ban him unless other team does. Then sure, but if not, it'd probably be Bennett, like Kazuha, Yelan, stuff like that getting banned. I'm curious about the other 4-stars. We didn't see too many. Maybe Ningguang, if there's another Geo Vishap. Wolflord, I mean, Geo Wolflord. But I don't think there's going to be another one, just because she's a 4-star that can break the Geo things very fast. Because she has a lot of different Geo forms of Geo application. But
Advocate, thank you for the
yeah,
Twitch
probably just
Prime.
Bennett.
Much
We'll see who
appreciated.
else for 4-stars.
Well, it'll be curious too, again, to give you guys an idea. I know people are in and out of this tournament throughout the day. There was 3 rounds here. It started with the quarterfinal. We just wrapped up the semifinal, and we're preparing for the final. It started with that 13 boss timed race where we had our top 4 teams. There you go.
Boss
That
rush.
format
Players will
in
compete
front of you, and it was
a list of
UCF,
13 open world bosses as
UCLA,
quickly as they
Reno,
can
and
as a
Rutgers,
team.
who were able to move on to the
Lock up bingo.
semifinal. We
Complete
already know
objectives
UCF
before
took
opposing
down
team can.
UCLA in the first
Bosh, I'm
semifinal.
putting on my
Waiting to
moisturizer
hear
for
back
those
on
wondering
exactly
what this
the
white
outcome
stuff
was
is.
for Reno and Rutgers, and also it was.
Players
at
will
least for
take
me,
turns
based on
banning from the
qualifiers
pool
and what
available
we've seen so
characters,
far,
making them
Rutgers and
unavailable
Reno
for
were
the
teams to
competition.
beat in my eyes.
Oh,
The
that
fact
sounds
they're going
fun.
head-to-head
Boss
here
rush?
in the semifinal actually throws a loop, because I would have wagered if this hadn't happened, right? They hadn't been matched up in the semifinal, then it would have been those 2 in the final. So I'm very curious to see who manages to come out on top here, because realistically, Rutgers in the time trials has always had the edge, but maybe Reno an upset here to finally take them down and move on to the final.
I can actually answer you.
You have an answer for me?
I have an answer.
What is that answer?
In my head. In the official scores, I have an answer. It looks like Nevada, Reno.
Wow.
May or may not
By how many points?
have come out on top. By how many points? 65 for Nevada, Reno. 55 for Rutgers. That means only one of those teams is going through. Now, if you can't do the math, and I can, if you also can, you know which one's going through, and that is Reno, Reno, Nevada.
Yes. Reno, Nevada will in fact move on to face off against UCF in the finals. But on top of that, we talked about how important that score is if you're defeated. Rutgers with 55 points
only 5
beats
more.
out UCLA at 50 points. You said it, right? So they will take
Oh
third
wow,
place.
UCF has so much more
Congratulations.
points compared to everyone else.
$1,000 are third place, UCLA, 4th place with 50, but it all comes down to the top spots. UCF, Nevada, Reno, 1st and 2nd will go on to challenge each other
So
head-to-head in
UCF
our final
and
13
Nevada
boss race.
Reno
Totally
faces
different
off in a
bosses this time
boss
around,
rush
and as you
mode.
said it, we are going to get those bans, 1 5-star for each team, 2 4-stars for each team.
Yes.
But congratulations, I was saying it, is Reno going to get their revenge?
That sounds kind of fun.
And they are able to do it. They take down Rutgers. They
Rutgers
move
not
on to the
even
final.
getting in the final round, which is like, I don't know. I expected Reno and Rutgers, so we'll see. Honestly, UCF being like 1st place by that much, like 80 to 65, is actually pretty big. I guess it depends on who you're fighting too, if they deny your bingos or not.
Right.
But I guess we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to get everything prepared as we go to a short break, but do not go anywhere, because when we come back, it's time for our Kahoot challenge.
Welcome to Dory's Divine Bazaar. Everything you need with service you can rely on. Want to take a nap? Stay dry? See a sumpter beast? No problem. With enough Mora, you can afford to do anything. Even take on the academia.
Dory. Is she a new character? I've never seen her before. Warp 3, thank you for the sub.
Magic lamp! Here's the goods! Your Mora's up! My Mora is mine, and your Mora is mine too.
To the people of Sumeru, who are accustomed to receiving concrete information from the Akasha, the arts are an abstract and intangible concept. What constitutes good art? Is there a way to quantify its value? These questions leave even the academia's most esteemed scholars at a loss. But to Nilou, art is the simplest and purest thing in the world. There is no barrier to entry, and everyone can appreciate its beauty.
Where are we dancing today?
Though Nilou's dancing may appear delicate, there is measured strength behind every step. Nilou integrates swordplay with agile footwork as she waltzes with the water to the aid of her allies. Dancing requires
Ward
not only
Freak,
grace,
thank you for the
but physical
5
endurance
gift
as
sub.
well. That is why
It's a whole
Nilou
lot of
pays
gift sub.
particular attention to her dietary intake. When Nilou achieves perfect cooking on dishes with adventure-related effects, she has a certain chance to double the product. Nilou's normal attack can combo up to 3 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies. When using her charged attack, Nilou consumes a certain amount of stamina to unleash a twirling strike, dealing physical damage. When she uses her elemental skill, Nilou enters the pirouette state, dealing hydro damage to nearby enemies based on her max HP. While in the pirouette state, using Nilou's normal attack or elemental skill triggers her sword dance stance, or whirling step stance, respectively, while damage she deals is converted to hydro damage that cannot be overridden and is treated as elemental skill damage. While the pirouette state is active, Nilou's third stance will end this state and trigger a different effect depending on the stance. If Nilou's final stance is Sword Dance, she unleashes a luminous illusion that inflicts hydro damage to enemies it hits, while also gaining the Lunar Prayer effect. While Lunar Prayer is active, Nilou's normal attack is converted to a Sword Dance, and her final hit will unleash a luminous illusion. If Nilou's final stance is Whirling Steps, she unleashes a whirling water wheel that deals AoE hydro damage. Also, a Tranquility Aura is created that follows your active character and applies the wet status to enemies in range. Nilou cannot perform charged attacks while the Pirouette or Lunar Prayer status is active. Leaving the battlefield will remove the status. After unlocking the talent Court of Dancing Petals, if the party consists exclusively of Dendro and Hydro characters, including at least one of each, the third stance of Nilou's elemental skill, when executed, will confer the Golden Chalice's bounty effect on all nearby characters for a limited time. When a character under the effects of Golden Chalice's bounty is hit by a Dendro attack, the elemental mastery of all nearby characters is increased for a certain time. Additionally, triggering a Bloom reaction will produce a Bountiful Core instead of a Dendro Core. The Bountiful Core's attack is treated as a post-Bloom Dendro Core attack, but it bursts more quickly and has a larger AoE than the Dendro Core. Bountiful Cores cannot trigger Hyper Bloom or Burgeon reactions, and they share the same field limit as Dendro Cores.
I don't remember Genshin characters being this complicated.
Captivating her audience's hearts and bolstering their spirits. After unlocking the talent Dreamy Dance of Eons, Bountiful Cores triggered due to Golden Chalice's bounty deal increased damage based on how much of Nilou's max HP exceeds a given value. Bountiful Core damage can only be increased in this manner by up to a certain amount.
This dance is for you.
Nilou's elemental burst begins a dance of faraway dreams and melodic springs that causes a lotus of distant waters to bloom.
Mr. Rainbow,
AoE
thank you for the
hydro
Twitch
damage
Prime.
Based on Nilou's max HP. Enemies hit by the elemental burst will sustain the lingering Eon effect, which deals hydro damage after a short delay. To Nilou, there is little difference between battle and dance, since both can be used to resolve one's troubles. Most of Nilou's combat is centered around her elemental skill. She freely dances between her two stances, with Sword Dance allowing her to continuously inflict hydro damage via Lunar Prayer, and Whirling Steps setting the stage for follow-up elemental reactions through the Persistent Tranquility Aura effect. With the right party composition, Nilou's third stance during the performance of her elemental skill grants the Golden Chalice's bounty effect to her teammates. Triggering the Bloom reaction while this effect is active spawns special bountiful cores that deal greater damage to enemies. When her elemental energy is full, Nilou can use her elemental burst to begin a dance of faraway dreams, dealing AoE hydro damage and applying the lingering Eon effect to any enemy's hit.
It's still going.
Lingering Eon follows up with a further attack after a short delay, ushering in the curtain call of Nilou's spectacular performance. I must stress that I am a warrior and in no way versed in the disciplines of song and dance. If anyone was expecting to hear my philosophical musings on these topics, I'm sorry to disappoint. But while I am no connoisseur, even I find myself moved once in a while by the sight of an extraordinary performance. Even for the nation of wisdom, citing the pursuit of rationality as a justification for refusing to acknowledge the comfort that an audience can find in
Nanadachi,
art
thank you for the
is
12
sheer
months.
arrogance.
RPS, thank you for the
When
12
groups
months.
clash, or human ideals conflict with the rules of the world around them, disputes of this nature most often arise from the inability to tolerate the existence of that which is different from oneself.
Welcome back to the Genshin Impact University Carnival USA Finals live in Seattle at GameWorks. I'm your host, Katie Bedford, joined by Ziox. And it's been such a fun day. We've whittled it down. 8 collegiate teams through the qualifiers, some of the best collegiate teams in the country. And now we're left with just 2, one of who will be our first ever Genshin Impact tournament winners in North America.
Yeah, and we'll see, you know, it's not just about the money. It's not just about the title, the prestige, but it's also about the experience. Right. Traveling all the way here as a young college student. I myself, college student. Taking a break this semester because I'm everywhere, but, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Young in my prime, traveling, these young players, talented minds. Genshin Impact, all of this because of Genshin Impact. They downloaded a phone game, or a PC game, or a console game. Not really, but a PS5.
Yeah.
And now they're here. And we get to experience it together.
Yeah, you get to experience a unique opportunity like this. Hopefully one of many. This has been so fun. I know for us in the booth, but for everyone playing, everyone watching. But it's also time now. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it the entire time. The Kahoot Challenge. For folks who are here live with us, they'll be getting into this. Hoyoverse, they gave 10 multiple choice questions.
Dude, I'm going to try not to sing along. It's so good.
Right. Look, I'm just going to throw random darts and see which ones I get. But we will have the player with the most points after 3 rounds, or excuse me, the most points out of those 10 multiple choice will get those in-game items. And then after that, we will have, once again, our influencers doing a balloon shooting challenge, which will have 3 rounds, which I was saying before.
And you know what? You guys can play with us at Kahoot. Like, we can we can work together. We can be a team. Me and chat. You and chat. Us.
I don't know if anyone wants to be in a team with me on this. It's not gonna go well.
It will go well, trust me. Don't worry. I know all the answers. I'm like a dictionary, but in the wrong language, and you have to translate it. I tell you the answer in français, and then you, boom. That's
what could go wrong? We're rolling with it. Let's get started. The Kahoot Challenge is ready to rock, and I cannot wait to see our very first question. Zax, what is it?
All right, chat. Get your answers ready.
Okay, we'll see. Poll. This practice. Oh. Hey, I know the answer to this one. I'm ready. I am ready. Are you ready to play? Wait, what is it? Yeah, are you ready? Are you win-win? Are you will win?
Kahoot.it pin number. Wait, can you just join?
Okay.
That might be how I determine a lot of my multiple choice.
Okay, color tier list. Purple, black, tier A, tier B. Oh, also like light blue, cyan, like turquoise.
You just said
Red's
cyan.
pretty cool too, but red's like right under. and blue.
Oh, you can join
That's
and
what?
play.
Wait, so then what's your step lower than that?
Oh, I also like pink is like a same tier.
Pink.
Step below, yellow kind of mid. Green is either really cool or really mid. If it's like forest green, what are you gonna do? Are you going hiking? Calm down, bro. You play Genshin Impact, not that high. But like
And
this
if
type of dark
I
green, kinda
if
like.
I win,
Orange is cool too.
I get
underrated,
Impact
underrated
Genshin
color. I think,
money.
this patch it got better. Yeah. That's
I
about
think that was solid. Do you ever do tier lists like that and get all sorts of people all upset with you about slandering bright green?
I mean, sometimes I talk about like how good characters are, not like colors, but we do like Genshin stuff, and then we get the people who play the character very mad.
I'll
at me.
buy. Thank you for the 6
I am
months.
ready. Red for the win.
That was biased because it's the first option. But okay, I'll get to. I would have clicked that too. Maybe I will win. I do win.
All right.
Moving on to the first.
Where
actual
did the
question.
traveler
Where
first
did the
meet
traveler meet
Zhongli?
Zhongli? Was it in?
Oh
cannot pronounce
God.
any of these.
I don't even
Chat,
try.
chat.
Kiosk,
Come on, chat.
Banshu Inn, or the
Yeah, the
Wen
pavilion's
Min
in the kiosk and the restaurant.
Now, obviously, I know everything, so
D?
I know
Okay.
this. With that said, I think red is looking pretty cool here.
You know what? I'm gonna go with
Chat, I
red
need you
because
guys to give
pavilions
me
are
the
cool.
answers
I like
quick.
pavilions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, I
we
need to
met him, he was, like,
convince
chilling at
Genshin
the
Impact
pavilion, just, like,
that I'm
vibing.
like the most knowledgeable
Definitely not the
Genshin
kiosk or
Impact
Banshu
player
Inn.
in
It could be
the
the
world,
restaurant
which I
also.
am.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was either. I knew it. It was either red or green.
Okay, I'm
Didn't
banning
lead me
people.
astray. He
I'm not
said-
gonna lie, I might have clicked green. I was
Mods
debating
banned the
the
people
two.
that said
I said
restaurant.
red first, then I looked. I was like, okay, it has to be red.
Nah, never
Now I'm
second
in
guess yourself. Always go with
240th
that initial instinct. And it
place,
pays off.
man.
Hundreds of people right now participating in this, and whoever comes out on top,
Dude.
I think Moxie there in the lead by 4 points, and you are going to get out of these 10 questions,
No way,
if you
Moxie.
do the best on them, Sox, you're getting in-game rewards if you
Quick,
win this.
chat, quick.
Wow. I want the game.
Which of the following items cannot trigger the pressure
Let's get into our
mechanism?
next question. Which of the following
Amber's
items cannot
Baron
trigger
Bunny.
the
Gan
pressure
use Ice
mechanism?
Lotus. Guava. Please bomb.
Yes. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Wait. Ice Lotus.
Lotus.
Okay. Guava can. Baron Buddy can. What the?
Thank
can
you,
an
chat.
Ice Lotus?
Thank you.
Wait.
Big.
Okay, so
Mods
it's
ban
not Baron Buddy,
ban
it's
them.
not
They
Guava.
lied to
If
me.
you say either of those, fight me. It's either Ice Lotus or Clee Bombs. Are Clee Bombs heavy? Okay, I'm pretty
I'm
sure
going
Gani
with
can't.
Ice Lotus because that sounds cool too.
Okay, no, I'm pretty. Okay, I know Ganyu can't, but I didn't think Klee could either. But I guess it can, because if. Yeah, that's probably Ganyu then. Wait, Klee's bombs are heavy? I don't play Klee. Chat, I'm sorry, I played Klee twice in my life. Oh my god, it's Guoba! What the?
Guoba!
Wait, how's it Guoba?
Mods
Never
bang
wrong, not
ban
once,
ban
never
everyone.
Guoba's not a.
Ban them all.
Alright, chat, I don't know. I'm sorry, I let you down. I'm sorry that I.
Chat.
I'm not gonna get
Clearly,
But anti-hero taking
Mods
the lead,
ban
we saw
those
Moxie
people so
earlier,
that they can't
but now
keep
with
giving
a
wrong answers.
rather commanding
In what situation did the travel first meet
60
Razor?
points in the lead? In what situation did the traveler first meet Razor?
Oh, I remember this. The travel happened to catch Razor stealing Nemo mushrooms. The travel happened to meet Razor while helping Lisa collect a new book. In Wolvendom, when Amber was teaching
Green.
the traveler how to glide.
Okay,
Wolvendom and
chat.
Razor
Looks
helped
like
the
we're all
traveler gain
agreed.
hyper
It's green, right?
Was it? I'm pretty sure it was in Wolvendom. Is it green?
I like that each question
Hydro
you come into it with a
slimes.
massive amount of confidence, but
I'm
then at
not
about
sure.
the halfway
Dude,
point,
I get like
you
this
start
anxiety
getting
of
concerned.
locking in. I think it's yeah, okay.
Okay, we got some points. That's good. You did good,
Dude, I'm not
chat.
gonna. Okay, have you ever been in an exam and it's like, okay, I know, like you get like 2 questions.
We
and then
got
in the multiple choice, you know
790
one of the
points.
answers is C,
What?
but you
In
don't
the
know. So do you go, like,
371st
do you
place.
lock in C twice and you're like, okay, I'll just get
If we
50,
win
or
out
do you
from
like,
here
okay,
on
this one's A,
out,
this one's C, and then there's a chance
we
both
can
are
get
wrong,
first.
right?
Easy.
Think about that. Food for thought. Speaking of food, Razor likes to eat. I don't know what Razor eats. I was trying to make a transition. What does Razor eat? He's like a wolf boy.
I don't know.
Meat, probably.
Ralph?
No, how dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I?
Don't eat Ralph!
www. dot.
In the lead with 2,716 points. Wow. www. what? Twitter.com/efuse to see how to participate with the Genshin Impact Teapot Challenge. I want to win rewards. So do you. That's how you can go there. Or
Next one.
wow.
Which bait
Or,
must you use to
can
catch
join the Kahoot.
pufferfish?
Which bait must you use to catch
Pufferfish,
Good
chat.
question.
Pufferfish.
Oh my god, I know what it looks like. I don't know what it's called.
You said this a few times now. I need execution, determination,
Okay, it's not yellow.
confidence,
Chat give me
decisiveness.
3 different
It's either
answers.
blue or green.
False worm bait, fake fly bait, red tor bait. Red?
Well, I don't know. It's 50-50
What
chat. I'm
color
sorry.
exactly is green?
It's either blue or green.
Not that I can make fun of.
Wait, when you guys said
It's
red,
like
do you
really-
mean red
It's like when you're
core
sad,
or
you're
the
like sad.
color
It's
red?
Dodge.
Sad?
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green.
It's
Exactly.
neither, you
We didn't
fucks!
have to worry about green at all because it was blue.
It was blue.
There we go. Fake fly bait. It is. www. Okay, this is the first time that we have had someone stay not only in first place but in the top 5, and it's www. with 3,642
They knew it. They
points.
clicked blue. They said, "Hey, I see. I clicked." Alright, I'll stop. We'll see what the next question
Which
is.
of these products
Is it
can
a
purchase from
complicated
Miss
one-
Bai
who's
in
Miss Bai? Which of these
Kingchi
products can be purchased
Village?
From Miss Bai in the village that I can't pronounce. Kingshi? I try my best. Okay, wait. I actually know this. Wait.
I've heard this
Wait.
before. I've heard this story
Okay,
before.
you can't buy almond tofu from her. I would know this. I don't know the okay, wait.
First one?
It might
Okay, I
be the
trust you,
stir
Chad.
fry or just chilies.
I don't think.
No, it's not chilies. Wait, I don't know.
I don't think you're using I know this one correctly.
I would like to ask the audience. Chat, what do you think?
Phone a friend.
Stir fry.
Stir fry's delicious.
Honestly,
Easy to make.
it is. I love stir fry.
Are you a good cook?
I'm pretty decent. I meal prep. I don't like cook every day. I'll just like,
Ah, better than I. I can't cook.
no. You don't really like. I mean, it's just more expensive. You have to like Uber Eats.
www dies cheating. He's for sure
www.
cheating. There's no way he knows
www
this much about
saving
Genshin
their
Impact.
points in the lead, saving their position as number 1. Will it be for long, or will it not?
I mean, this lead continues to grow for www. Now 3 answers in a row that they have maintained that first place spot. Not, I think, a lot more left to go. We're past the halfway point right now for the Kahoot quiz.
Shields
Let's see what's this
teacher.
next one.
Oh, what is the name of
Skirk.
Child's,
Skirk.
Child's teacher in the
I don't
Abyss?
need you,
Wait,
Chad. You guys are
is-
useless. Google knows
I've
all.
seen Anastasia before. I've seen E-Rock. I have never seen Barnabas. And then
You
there's
guys are
Skirk.
useless.
Well, my chat is typing yellow.
So we're going
I
with Skirk?
think it's yellow. Look. I did Child's Story, and that was at a time where I actually read it all. However, it has been so long since, I cannot remember. I do know Child says, "Cool it." That's Kaya. What does Child say?
Big points,
Don't get
baby.
frost. That's also Kaya.
Not
There we go.
1,000
See?
points.
Chad's
Okay,
right.
we're catching up.
Oh. Chad is right. Good job, guys. It was Skirk. The yellow
Oh
answer.
no! www. did not get that right.
Yeah.
Another
Oh.
W ascends to the top.
We're going to do the Saga of Hammer.
True. 5,016
Saga-
points. That's a lot.
Saga
That's
of
odds for points. The more
Hammerran.
you get answers, the more you're gonna get
Core
points. It's really
fear.
hard to beat them unless they just mess up. According to the Saga
The
of
fear of being under
Hammerran,
someone else's
what is
control.
the core fear held by humans? The fear of being forgotten over time. That sounds true. The fear of losing consciousness. No way. The fear of descending into
God,
darkness,
I'm
or the
so
fear of
good
being
at
under someone
Genshin
else's
Impact.
control. Okay, the real answer is either red or yellow. If I'm answering, it has to be
Ooh,
red.
are you sure? Are you
I
This
positive?
guy
people are
think
afraid of
it's
getting
red.
I'm not gonna joke. I think it's red.
I
Also, the
can't
book's
look.
red.
I can't say on this one because I know what it is.
If it really? You read this book?
Oh yeah.
It's green. Fools, how do you guys not know
There's the
this?
fear of being under someone else's control.
Oh, I'm catching. I'm going to
I
be
know,
top
okay,
200.
Initially, I assumed it was going to be the fear of being forgotten over time.
How is that a
as well,
core
yeah.
fear held
The
by
fear of being
humans?
under someone else's control.
Held by who? Maybe in Inazuma, the people that Raiden is stealing visions from.
Uh-oh. We have another leader now.
Gene Gaming, Venti also. And I didn't know Venti played Kahoot, but in 4th place. Kronk is up
Cronkinator, up
in
on
the
top.
lead.
Gourmet
26.
Supremos
A fun number to say.
cook
This
off.
is 9 of 10.
Kame.
One
Oh
question
wait, I know
left.
this. The cook-off. That you need that
Here
for
we
a
go
hidden
again.
achievement. In the Daily Commission, the Gourmet
Hey.
Supremos cook-off. Which traveler is the ingredient?
Gourmet
what is the ingredient that
Supreme
Gourmet-
cook
Ask the
off.
traveler. Is it fresh snapdragon, fresh sakura bloom,
Kame.
fresh bird egg, fresh sweet flower? I think it's sweet flower. I'm pretty
How
sure
come
it's
it?
I think you had so
2
much
fresh bird
confidence.
I
eggs.
know it's fresh.
Fresh bird
Oh, I
eggs.
remember.
Fresh bird
I'm pretty sure
eggs.
it's- Never mind.
Wait,
Chat's
you
starting
can't
yellow.
say I know it's
egg.
fresh when they all say fresh.
It's a fresh one.
I mean, that's right.
It's fresh.
It is fresh, so one of them's fresh, but
Okay, look. I just know you have to go get some fresh stuff.
chat, look, I have a very important mission for all of you. For
700
Diox.
points.
Once
Okay, we're
this is
top
done, as we
200.
find out it's the fresh bird egg. Teach him what I
Man, I
know
wish I
this
started
means.
doing this at the beginning. I for
know
sure would have
everything. I'm
won.
giving people a chance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm calling out this, like the people. Maybe they're watching my stream. Oh, So if someone
Well,
in the
4D
lead
chess, I
clicked
appreciate it.
green and are down, green, now we know. We called them out. Also, the Supremos cook-off, there's a few different... See? Crocodile! He is a viewer! Anyways, there's a few different cook-off like daily commissions, so that might have been like maybe another one was like flowers, you know?
I feel like we're moving goalposts right now on how much you knew that answer.
No.
One question.
Last question.
left.
Which other?
One question?
I'm gonna say one. One retake.
Genshin
There we go. If
character
you're still-
level
Oh, I wanna
80
see
item.
this. If there is still 100,000 XP left to reach character level 80, which items can directly level up a character to level
Oh
80?
god, no,
Okay,
it's
here's one is
math.
the,
I can't
purple
do
one is
math.
Okay,
20,000
chat, I'm
wait, no, it's
asking once
20,000
again for your
XP,
help.
Blue ones are 5,000. So you need 100,000 left, 4 times. Okay, well the most is top. Wait, how much is the green one? I don't know how much the green one is. I never use green. It's either top right or bottom right. What is top
Blue?
left? Top left is 9
Alright, I
times
saw
5,000.
the
You have
word
5
blue in
seconds. I'm
chat.
making you pick
I would
one.
do top right. I would do blue. I would do blue.
Oh, it was top
'cause
right.
It's,
Nice.
4 times.
Top
20,000
150.
Plus, yeah. Okay,
There
cool.
we go.
It's blue.
The final answer comes in, and it is the Hero's Wit
I just
times
don't know how
4
much the green ones give.
alongside the Adventurer's Experience times 4.
Cool. Easy clap.
We'll have to see who takes that top spot. Gene Gaming, 8 out of 9.
No way, Gene
Solid.
Gaming.
Venti with 8 out of 9 as well.
Oh.
But first
Oh.
place,
Oh, who beats Venti? Water.
they made it come back. They were at the top spot. They dropped off and then made a roaring comeback. In about the final 2 questions to be able to take first place, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And thank you, Hoyoverse, for making this possible, this Kahoot challenge, so that viewers, participants in today's stream, people who are live here with us at GameWorks, had an opportunity to walk away from this with a little something in their pocket as well.
Exactly. Prizes from just participating. We love that.
Yeah.
Everyone wins here, except the one player that went Yoimiya on that boat and then got electrocuted off. But everyone else,
Wasn't it 2?
yeah, and also the Boar King.
Yeah.
Dude, that Boar King.
Borking wasn't playing around.
Dude, that guy means business. He knows he has to protect his sons and daughters that you wake up from their slumber.
Agree. All right.
Speaking of wake up, let us awaken from this challenge to get ready for the next one, Katie.
That was beautiful. You know what? I'm going to give you the toss. Send us to a break.
Do you know what is short? This next break. Unlike our streamers that are very tall, like Shao, but first we must go to a short break. Stay with us as when we come back, influencer show match, and then the finals.
The sands devour, a new life emerges. In the cycle of life and death, whatever is sown will be reaped. And when the moral order is disrupted, judgment will come swiftly. Every soul will be weighed. I vow to uphold the rules and punish evil. No matter how arduous this path may be, I will follow its course to the end. Through me, justice is served. Until one day, humanity stands blameless, purged of its transgressions.
Welcome Welcome to Dory's Divine Bazaar. Everything you need with service you can rely on. Want to take a nap? Stay dry? See a sumpter?
Newest Genshin Impact character. Genshin Impact reviews new character Layla. But who's the most recently released character? .1 Nilo and Sino and Candace. You're going for an Egyptian theme, huh? Candace best Genshin Impact tier list. Tier list. 3.1 tier list. SS tier DPS. Raiden Shogun. Who's this guy? Arataki. Wait, I have all these characters. Zhongli for the shield, Bennett for the heals. Yi Lan. 5-star Hydro Bow character. Who's in C tier? SS tier. Ayato. Ayaka. Ganyu.
Arduous this path may be. I will
Warp Freak with another 5 gift subs. Thank you so much.
Through me, justice is served.
Would you guys say this tier list is accurate? Click C6 tier list for pay to win. Oh, this is what the tier list would be if they're maxed out. This one's not that good. Okay, what about this one? Ni Lu, Yi Lan, Raiden, Ayaka, Zhongli, Ganyu, Kazuha, Bennett, Hu Tao, Xingqi, Kokomi, Xiangliang, Venti. You gotta go to Genshin.gg. Genshin.gg. There we go. Wait, this is just a tier list. Ayaka, Bennett, Hu Tao, Kazuha, Kokomi, Raiden, Xiangliang, Xingqi, Yi Lan, Zhongli.
Consuming it may induce delirium.
Oh, beautiful mushroom maiden.
Sweetwater mushrooms proliferate very rapidly during the rainy season. Much like these fungi here. On second thought, perhaps these are multiplying a little too fast.
I haven't seen Yi Lan before. Is she new? Or relatively new?
Fungi aren't typically this aggressive. I wonder what's causing it. Could it be a new genetic mutation? Or maybe it's the rain agitating them. Looks like I'll have to put my research on hold. Let's nip that in the bud. So that was a hallucination. Has a slightly bitter taste and a distinctive scent. Toxin is mild, but alters the perception of one's surroundings. All right. I'll add that to the next edition of A Field Guide to Rainforest Life.
Welcome back to Genshin Impact's first ever North American tournament. We're down to our 2 finalists, and well, what a final it's going to be. But, Sax, before we get there, we're going to swing back over to our influencers and do a little challenge with them. It's going to involve some archery, right? Maybe some balloons?
Some archery.
That's
yes,
not me, right?
You're gonna
I'm
see
no
some
other
of your
influencers.
favorite streamers.
World Freak, thanks for the 5 gifts up. Xavier, thanks for the 11 months.
Put that? Can they translate their hours of streaming?
Because I did not prepare anything. They're talking about someone else, for sure.
It's like a rotating event. It's pretty fun. There's a way to play it when the event's not there with, I believe, an item, which is what they're going to do. Similar to like an aim trainer or other like, you know, FPSs, where you're actually gonna have to put it to the test in a 1v1. I've played, you know, first-person shooters with both of them, and granted, I did carry them pretty hard. That's just how I am. It's okay.
Did you part
calm the applause? What? Sorry, I was.
Did you impart any wisdom for them, perhaps, before this started?
Yeah, I know Fob is always like, wow, I'm so good. Spoilers, he's alright. Tenna, pretty humble, but he's from Korea, so when we played, he was on like 300 ping. But actually, he might be on 300 ping right now because they're in the same world, so we already have our excuses ready in case Team Zox loses. But anyways.
Why are you saying we?
Because I'm a winner in life. I can't just be here and be neutral. Who's ever been neutral and won? Nobody.
Fair
we
play.
pick a side. Anyways, no, I love them both though. It should be fun to watch actual talent being displayed. Hopefully, we'll see. Who knows? They might hit everything. They might miss everything. I surely hit everything. Like I'm going to hit this transition into us talking about a different subject. Wow, I'm so excited to see who's going to come out on top. What are your thoughts?
So am I. I think the fact, again, that we had Rutgers and Reno playing against each other, those were our top 2 teams consistently through the qualifiers, through what we saw of what happened in the quarterfinals today. The fact that they faced off against each other in the semifinals, and it was Nevada Reno that came out on top this time, while they, in the time trials with the boss kill races, were consistently in 2nd place behind Rutgers. They were able to come out on top, which means they don't have to worry about Rutgers anymore. But they do have to worry about UCF, who was able to take down UCLA on the other side of the semifinal. Yeah, they did a great job.
Yeah,
they were able to get a bingo. They would have won without it. They won 80-50, whereas Reno won, what, 65-55?
Yeah, exactly. It's more than, like, it's pretty significantly more than every other team, right? Because you can only get so many points in a bingo where the other players playing on the same board as well. So it's like, 20 points may not seem like a lot, but it, you know, definitely is. Especially when the other team is.
Well, it gives you that cushion, right?
Yeah.
So even if something goes wrong, maybe they steal away a couple areas on the bingo board from you. Maybe you accidentally decide to go up against the board king and it doesn't go well. You wipe. You have that cushion of 20 points, and the 20 points is so substantial. Again, it's going to be either 4 of those tiles at 5 apiece or 2. So really, a massively big moment for UCF. But it's time to get into it. Again, these are.
Oh no, he's still listening to Mario Kart music. Can he be defeated? It's too high BPM, it's too energizing. I should message Tenha right now, get that music on. First we see Fob, I believe is it 1x1 or are they?
Oh,
1x1. So
that's
Fob
a
is
mini
now
game.
Looking, trying to see how many points he can get. I remember playing this event when it was out. Now obviously there's a mode you can do in your teapot to play it with your friends, I'm pretty sure. But I remember doing this when it was out. And it looks like the big red ones or orange give you 40 points, the other ones give you 20. It's kind of like an aim trainer, like in other games.
He's pretty good.
Where you get to use your aim shot and aim. Do keep in mind they are projectiles. If you shoot really long, there can be a bit of fall off if the arrow drops, but in this mode it doesn't seem to matter too much.
Okay, I'm impressed though. He's doing really well.
Yeah, the hitboxes are pretty big circles, but he is definitely doing very well.
Don't take that away from him. He's doing
I'm
well.
sorry, I was being biased. I was on Team Tenna. I'm so sorry. No, he's definitely.
Don't do that.
He's actually pretty talented. I believe he was. Yeah, he played this event when I was out. I remember. He was pretty talented, Mr. Fob. Why is there an Amber sabotaging? That has to be illegal. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to get a ruling on the
Look
shenanigans.
at his,
occurring.
so a thing with aiming, as you can see, he is flicking and then adjusting. It's a micro flick. So he flicks to where he thinks it is instinctively, then a slight adjustment, and then he fires. That's how you know he is a good aimer. That's how talent recognizes talent. It's like it's just a natural thing for me. You gotta flick then micro flick. As you see the Baron bunnies coming in to distract him from Tenha behind him. But it looks like with 10
I
seconds
don't
left,
think he can be phased.
I don't think so either. He definitely, yeah. He's gonna get maybe 3,400 here? 35? Can I see a 35? Can I see a 36? No, I can't. 3,480
Oh,
though.
just shy.
Pretty good. 124 hits. Well,
Impressive.
yeah.
3480.
What Tenha gets on Amber.
There'll be 3 total rounds of this.
Yeah. Do you think bow selection matters? I think the eye candy matters. It's like a skin, It's like you want your bow to look cool when you're looking at it the whole time. You don't want it to be distracting. It can't be like a shiny bow. If you're using elegy for the end, that spells your end. Honestly, but you can use something nice like Skyward Harp. You're like playing a tune. Playing a tune with your
Try doing that with mobile device?
shots.
No.
It's like
Why would I
a
do that?
musical melody.
A
If you
musical
will.
melody?
Yes, it's like you're hitting notes, but with a bow.
Are there other melodies that aren't musical?
Yes, silent melodies.
What do
Like
those sound
Silence
like?
Night. I'm not kidding. Okay, yeah, so we'll see how Tenha does. He has a Favonius Warbow, repping a free-to-play option for all you free-to-play players. Should be on Team Tenha, because he's running that free-to-play bow. I will say it is kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie, compared to Verdescent Hunt, but, we'll see. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay.
It is a very good bow.
Oh
Invest
my
in
god,
Favonius,
it's
by the way.
actually...
Might be a lot more casual players watching than me, who has no life.
this
I highly recommend
lag,
using your
dude?
Favonius weapons on all your support, most of your support characters.
Wait, this guy's lagging at
because
180
it's
ms.
your team.
Oh, this guy's for sure gonna
It's
lose.
not a sponsor,
The balloons are spawning slower
it's
too.
not paid for by the Favonius Cleavers.
And I believe it was what? What was the score to beat? 3,480, I believe?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm
And
doing it,
judging by
guys!
the pace, Tenha looks to be not too far behind, but it doesn't seem as fast. Can he keep up?
No
with
way
it?
he wins.
That being a much
Lackadaisical,
bigger distraction than Tenha was. Is that allowed, or is that foul play? I will say it's allowed. It's all for fun. It's an influencer match. However, keep
Dude,
that in mind.
Amber is mourning as
that in
she
mind.
shoots.
It is for fun. We're here to laugh. We're here to hang out and have a good time.
Oh, why you
But
do
who's
that?
laughing when the balloons
You did
talk.
laugh about 45 seconds ago.
It's
True.
running, yes.
live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, lament. What is life if you're not laughing?
I missed, no.
It's like sometimes that's what it's all about.
Am I missing?
You just gotta have
I
fun.
am missing.
I think we just need, look, all of us need to have an app that is
Oh, that's my
Twitch.tv.
an ism from you every morning that we can wake up to.
A quote of the day.
Yes, a quote of the day. A quote of the day.
A
Great.
Ziox quote. Everything has an end, except bananas that have two. You're welcome. I can make quotes like it just comes naturally.
I believe it.
I'm smooth like peanut butter that isn't crunchy. Oh my god, 3,200 was. Can he get 3,480?
Wait, he beat him?
He got it. Wait.
What?
I was not a believer. Oh my god. Dude, he
Wow,
popped up
by
at the end.
100 points.
Dude, his BPM doubled at the end. He was like, he felt it. He got into the zone.
That was impressive. I
It
know
is.
at first we were saying a little lackadaisical, looked a little casual.
Yeah.
And
Wait, he started off so
Maybe
slow.
was that what you talked about in the first influencer match with the hidden eggs was a false sense of security, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
Make
you
him
he
think
got
you
it?
don't have to worry, and then bam.
He was probably chilling,
He
listening to
let
his
him-
Mario Kart
he
music,
let
and then
him
suddenly,
win, literally.
banana peel, blue shell. Oh my god, I hate the blue shell. I'm gonna red. Anyways, so and guess what? He lost, but not by much, which means it's still gonna be close and entertaining because who's gonna win? Find out today.
Yeah, because we still have, of course, a couple more rounds to get through. I want to look. What do you think the top score is gonna be? Do you think someone can hit 3,600? Do you think what do you think we're getting?
Yeah. So Tenha kind of sped up at the end, and this is the first time. So with aim trainers, a lot you get better the more you're like playing. You get into it, you feel for your mouse pad, your mouse, and also. Sometimes you can get into the zone, or like you're literally, sometimes I'm like, okay, where's my mouse going? I don't know, but I'm hitting everything. I feel like Tenha was kind of like that in the end. And now Fob also feels like he's challenged. So I do think we'll get higher. I'm thinking like 39, 38 is definitely possible. I don't think 4K. I would be surprised if we hit 4K, but
I would be curious to know what the
Actually,
all-time highest score is on this.
Yeah, I remember streamers did a tournament, or maybe a for fun like event of this, or posting them on Twitter, but I cannot remember. I know there's some characters that can make it easier, like for example, Venti's first constellation shoots 3 arrows.
That would help.
Yeah, it doesn't usually matter that much, but sometimes you can get collaterals, like maybe there, for example.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good job identifying the higher value balloons as well. Immediately we'll go to those when it can, and well, that helps when they're all clustered together like that. Get close to the 2,000 mark. 45 seconds left.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot better to go for the high value ones. Obviously,
I'm gonna watch the finals boss race, but it looks like they're doing some kind of influencer match in between. So we'll go back to that later. Now I kind of wanna, show you guys my Genshin Impact character collection. So this is Zhongli. I'm following this Genshin Impact tier list to build my team. The Diona, which is a S+ tier, not very good, so I need to swap her out for an SS+ tier, like Kokomi. Yeah, that's an SSS+ tier.
Victory will be ours.
Hu Tao is SSS+ tier, and Xingqi is also SSS+ tier. So, Chao, what do you think? You guys are pretty impressed, right? Yeah, I guess I play a little bit of Genshin Impact. What can I say? But I have noticed that I don't have Yelan, who is another SS+ tier character. So how do I get Yelan? You wait for her banner? Oh, damn. Okay, what do we have available though? And chat, just so you know, this is my real account. It says DisguisedToast. This is the real DisguisedToast. I don't know how else I can prove to you guys that this is my account. Like, seriously. Wish we can get Nilo or Albedo, but neither of these characters are SS+ tier, right? Do I even want to spend money? Is it worth to spend money? Get weapon for Kazuha. Which one is that one? Epitomize path. Once I charted a course. Wait for Tuesday instead. Alright, fine. I'll wait for Tuesday. So there's nothing worth rolling for? Alright, let me show you guys how strong my team is by doing an Abyss dungeon. Floor 12, Chamber 1. Okay, so according to this tier list, Ayaka is top tier. Do I have Ayaka? No. Raiden is tier 1. Okay, that's 1. Xiangliang is tier 1. Do I have a Xiangliang? Yeah, I have one. Kokomi is tier 1. Let's get her in there. And Ganyu. And then my second team, I'm gonna run Hu Tao, Zhongli, Bennett, and Xingqu. These characters are all SSS plus, so there's no way this is a bad idea. Okay, so we put a fire sword around us, and then we get them wet and throw a jellyfish at them, and then we summon a giant ice ball, and then we put out a giant lightning sword and we cut them up. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. Giant ice ball. Lightning blade. Because water makes them susceptible to lightning. And then when they're cold, you cool them off with some fire. And then you drop a giant ice ball on them because people hate that. Oh, this guy's kind of tough.
Hold the line. Born of ice and frost. Inazuma shines eternal.
Look at that. Easy. And with this team, I summon a giant rock into a pillar, and then I get fire hands, and then I go Fu Tao. I turn my spear on fire, and I stab him, and then I summon a very scary ghost. Spooky. And I go back to Zhongli and summon the rock again. And I go back to Bennett and I give myself a thumbs up. And then back to Fu Tao. And then back to Zhongli and summon a rock. What's going on? Oh, these guys are invisible? Where'd they go?
This is order.
Rain cutter.
Pound it to the ground.
Rain outlines your fate.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Yeah, I know I'm popping off. So you just keep stabbing them. You go Zhongli, summon the shield again so your team doesn't take damage, right? What is that. And then you switch to the blue guy, get your sword wet, and then set it on fire after getting your sword wet. Like, most people wouldn't think that's a good idea, but it's a secret strategy.
I will have order. Solidify. Golden slumber.
Teamwork is dreamwork. No, my sword. Goodbye.
2-star, 2-star. Not as good as 3-star, but still pretty good if I do say so myself. Alright, same deal, chat. First, you drop a giant water ball on them. And then, you run around for a little bit. You hit them with the electric eyeball. And then, you summon a little bear to breathe fire on them, right? Then, you throw fire swords all around you. And then you go back to the lightning lady. You punch him a little, right? Because the lightning lady's your carry. You just want to charge up her ult. Don't get hit by abilities. Yeah. And then you pull out the ult and then you cut them up. Oh, getting hurt? It's okay. Summon a giant healing ball. And an octopus.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
I'm hurt.
Next on the agenda.
Wait, how do I get? Why isn't my character being healed? Doesn't Kokomi heal? Can you stand it? Oh, the octopus, right?
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Erase all threats. Illusion shattered.
Ah, don't kill me!
Access denied. For Rex Lapis. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Hold the line. Billowing surge. Boba, get them. Eat this. Now you shall perish. Shine down. This is long overdue.
So if you notice, I'm doing this thing where I left click a lot, which is very good because it kills them faster. Okay.
Stabilize.
Hey, why can't I do damage to this guy?
Let me weave you a verse.
Solidify.
He's doing weird things!
Stabilize. Gather. Order guide you.
Cross over. Go.
Solidify.
Oh god, my shield's broken. Run! Oh!
I'm going in. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Huh?
Gather.
Oh my god.
Rain cutter.
This is order.
I did it! I'm the best! Alright, Chamber 3. The hardest content available in Genshin Impact.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. For Rex Lapis. No touching. Allow me. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Billowing surge. Access denied. Boba, get them. Eat this. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. This is long overdue. No touching.
Ooh, the final challenge. Tomb Guard of the Desert King. This second destroy.
Stabilize.
Destroy and attack with components.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Use Electro to hit the component. I don't have Electro! Chat. Why didn't anyone tell me I need Electro? I'll come back. I'll come back to this later. I do want to spend a little bit of money. Just a little bit. Not too much. Let's go to the shop. Crystal top up. You know I gotta get my crystal top up. Yeah, let me hide this for a second. $12,000. Sorry, I meant 12,000 primo gem, not $12,000. Imagine spending $12,000 on Genshin Impact. That's crazy. Okay. With my 13,000 primo gem, what do I spend it on, chat? I'll let you guys decide. Do we roll the new character Nilo? Do we go for Albedo? There we go. Looks like people like Nilo. No, it's purple. Come on. Dory. Ooh. Wait, this is good, right? Xiang Liang? Because we can turn her into a C6. This is a good thing. Oh wait, she's already C6. Right, and I know that because this is my account. Barbara. Wow, we got her. Honestly, did not take that much. Nilo. How do you try her out? Party setup.
Anything
Oh, she's short.
Positions.
What was her gimmick? So she buffs her sword to shoot water. And you can like change her stance. E, E, E. E. Is it 4 E's? You can also press and hold, right? E, E, E. To get a water aura. E, 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 E. And then you can switch character to maintain the water aura. And then you can use a Dendro character to combine it. So you can go E, punch, punch, E as a combo. So you go Dendro Hydro build. Cool. E, punch, E. Very cool, very cool. Alright, let's tune back into the boss rush stream.
Golden Wolf Lord, this is something we talked about earlier on as well, but saw a lot of the teams practicing on this boss before we started today.
It's just like I think the Golden Wolf is just
So this is a boss race competition between two professional university Genshin Impact esports teams. And the goal is to kill as much of these bosses as you can. It's like a 4v4 race.
There's a Ningguang to destroy the Geo things and also be a pretty good support. Ningguang's scalings are pretty decent. Diona and Ningguang, that's like two options that aren't doing the most damage. Not the biggest fan. I assume it's to be safe because obviously dying here is a very big setback. So
They've got a little bit of a cushion though, right?
Yeah,
because
I think
they do have an entire boss fight lead right now over their competition
exactly.
with UCF.
So it's okay to be safe. Yeah, UCF, we were getting word that they're arriving at the same boss right now, so they are kind of not catching up.
So about
It's a competition between the University of Nevada and the University of Central Florida.
Soloing here with a Diona that does nothing and a Ningguang that does minimal amounts until the last phase. Yeah, also keep in mind, there's only 3 players, so you only have access to 3 characters here. You're not allowed to use a 4th,
Oh, it's 3 players per team.
a lot more different, very variable than what we're used to. Also something that I've been suggesting and I think is a good idea for future content, like if we want more Abyss floors or future content that's challenging, I think having different team layouts is actually interesting. It's new creativity, right? It's different teams, different playstyles, 3 characters, 2 characters, all that. But yeah, we're seeing just Ganyu soloing here, right? Ningguang's doing decent actually, 7 to 11k. Ganyu's doing like 17 times that.
Oh, but yeah, melting this boss.
Just like that, Reno looks to have cleared probably the most annoying boss on the list, or one of them. He's moving on to the.
So the other team is so much
switched over to UCF now.
Slower.
We're just hitting
They're
that
just
11
starting this boss, and the
minute
other team
mark.
just
Keep in
finished
mind,
this
Rutgers
boss.
still had the best time of the day overall with about 16 minutes.
Wait, they're destroying this boss though. What the heck?
Was right behind them at about
What?
17 minutes and 15
They
seconds or
just
something
what?
like that. So we'll see, can they beat their old score?
So I like this team a lot better.
Yes.
Not to interrupt, but like Ito, so okay, Ito without Goro is not the greatest, but it's a boss where you need Geo, and they're like, okay, let's make the most out of it. So they're using Geo supports that help your Ito and Ito, and it's like, yeah, Ito's not the best character like Goro, but he's still like, that's a good place for him, and then the other characters support him well, and they kind of caught up there.
Right.
Also here, I would probably bust out C6 Shao, because you do have access to C6 characters. I would probably try that here, because you can plunge in the middle of both of them and then spam your skill. But anyways, they are using Ganyu, Diona, and Hu Tao here. Hu Tao, pretty good option, but not the most AoE. So we're going to have to see if they can line up the charge attacks and hit both. Wait, that's Sing Chu. I'm trolling. Never mind. That looked like Hu Tao from far. My bad. I would like to formally apologize. It is Sing Chu, so it looks like they're going to be... Wait, these guys can't be frozen, though. So they're running Hydra and Cryo, which would normally freeze enemies, but these enemies are bosses. They're too big to be frozen. However, you can still get buffed by the Blizzard Slayer set, which does still give you crit rate just by applying Cryo. Personally, I would probably run a different option, a reaction like Vaporize or potentially Melt if you can keep it up, or Shao. But obviously we'll have to see. I assume a lot of their team comps were gutted by the bans, Kazo ban, Yelan ban, all that, Bennett. But still, as we can see now...
Well, it still seems like, what, UCF is about a half...
Why didn't the first
fight
team use the
behind.
same
So
strategy as the
gap
second team
perhaps
for that
closed
boss?
Somewhat, but put yourself in UCF's
They could have
shoes.
extended their
What
lead
can
so
you
much.
do here to try and
Swap off
shorten
Cal.
that gap, make it a tie game, maybe even be able to get a little bit of a lead?
So they're focusing down one. Wait, doesn't the Bishop heal? Is there a strategy for this? There might be a mechanic. I don't know. I haven't done these bosses too many times, but I'm pretty sure one of them heals if you don't kill both at the same time. But they're focusing down one. Is this better?
Oh.
Oh no, he doesn't heal. Oh, he just goes there. Okay, wait, that's not bad. Right? Yeah, I guess they're going the single target route. I probably wouldn't go just to Tao here.
Is there an ideal setup that you have in mind?
Well, okay, so with these guys, you want to hit both at the same time. Sometimes it's hard, only in the Abyss to heal. Oh, okay, that's fine. Because, like, okay, for example, when I do this in the overworld, I play Shao, I punch both, and I can kill both of them before they spread out. However, in a co-op setting, it might be unrealistic, because you do less damage, because you're one character versus characters that have HP scaled up to the co-op size.
Right.
Which is maybe why they're using Kutao. They're like, okay, we'll just defeat one at a time. I do, and I mean, I guess Diona lets you melt your burst. For that, you need to be coordinated, though. Make sure they're actually doing that.
Well, we talked about it when we were back there earlier. The comms for a lot of these teams were, at least seemed to me, to be pretty on point, right? You would hope they would be. That's why you're getting in here early. We talked about it before that Reno, who was in this final against UCF, who's on the screen right now, they were in here. One of the earliest teams in here.
Yeah.
Every single day they were able to be prepping, communicating. But UCF giving them a good fight, and who knows? Maybe even
The Nevada team is falling behind. They had the lead.
Reno is still on the same boss.
Yeah, I'm telling you, wait, they're on Yoimiya now. Wait, what did I miss? Okay, stop pulling up Yoimiya. Hutao is just objectively better. Anyways, it's okay. Maybe not. Maybe with C6 it changes, but I don't know why you don't play Hutao. Also, I think Raiden is being underused. Maybe
okay, they're pretty close.
Which I assume at high investment changes something.
But
wait,
the University of Florida just seems to have so much more momentum.
The C6 Shanna plus Ayaka I think would be good. Or you could do Raiden. Now, Sara and Ben are bad for Raiden, which is unlucky. But you could do like Raiden Yai. Yai C6 is pretty good. It ignores defense. But I'm sure they did like some testing on that. Maybe it's less damage. But those are just some ideas. I do think Ayaka Shenhe is good at C6. And I do think...
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
UCF though, I mean, doing what they have to do.
What?
I think UCF doing what they have to do to catch up in this, but I think a part of that aspect is also not just them having the flawless gameplay to be able to catch up on the gap Reno had, but also capitalizing on any of the mistakes Reno is making at the same time, punishing them for it. They seem to be doing a very good job of it so far.
Yeah. Speaking of very good job, this HP of the Desert King is going down quite fast by Hu Tao. Again, Hu Tao, even Yoimiya shine very well here. The only problem is they don't have Electro. For this part, you would want Electro. It is a new boss, mechanics are pretty new, so I'm not the most well versed in it, but you do want Electro here to trigger the catalyzed reaction to remove the core. They don't have that, which means it'll take them a bit longer to clear this part. But not a big deal. It honestly was not that big of a delay. Genuinely, that took like 2 seconds, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Nevada is
Yeah,
keeping
Reno
pace.
also, as you can see, is like basically
They closed the gap a little bit
Yoimiya,
here.
I do think Yoimiya and Hu Tao are both really good for this boss because they're both single target. I do think Yoimiya for the last boss they did, the two Vishaps, wasn't ideal, but for this boss I think she's actually good. Now they're doing the Electro. Red's fine. Not that annoying of a boss. You just have to like know when to hit the eye. I remember the attack pattern that I would always force was basically at the start he's gonna do like 2 attacks and then the eye will pop up on his like where he's shooting the laser beam from. You can hit it a bit and then he comes down and then there's a core behind him. We'll see how fast they can proc it. They have a cryo character. UCF has a cryo character and a pyro, which are both good at proccing the core. They do about 1/3 of it looks like. And Reno has.
And this is essentially neck and neck right now. We saw Reno take that early lead. UCF brought it right back, took the lead. But now, I do believe UCF still a minor lead. But this is really a tie game. There's not that many bosses left.
Yeah, I don't like Kuki against the Electroflower. She does literally nothing here. And this is from someone who just made a video on Kuki saying that she's actually good now. Not in this place. Like, yes, it's AoE.
Why would they use... It's bad to use an electric character against an electric boss, right?
Also, do you really need a healer for the Electro Registine? Maybe. I don't know if you're allowed to use food or not, but if you do, then I would go Diona. If not, just go offensive. Go Ganyu. Like, do damage.
Well, then I think that might go into the appetite of a team, right? How willing are they going to be for full aggression? How much do they want maybe some support to ensure themselves from something going wrong?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you do want to be safe, but also, you know, when the teams are this close, taking risks is what's going to get you the win, right? Like, especially with the characters that are banned, I'm sure it ruins some of their plans. Like, the teams, they're probably at Team A, Team B, Team C, stuff like that. So they're improvising, but, and they're doing well. It's just, there's a lot of, like, I wonder if it's worth going more offensive, or I think it's better to be safe, right? Because obviously in hindsight you could be like, okay, they should have had a healer, or okay, they didn't need it. But Hu Tao bursting here on the Hydro, vaporizing, but not critting. Unfortunate, a common occurrence. Hu Tao mains
I noticed when this guy plays Hu Tao, he does like a jumping move. Yeah. Attack, dash, jump, attack, dash, jump.
Your Ascension pass and crit damage. So how much crit rate can you realistically have? Most Hu Taos I review, people that ask me, hey, how do I get my Hu Tao better? Typically have like 60 crit rate, which doesn't seem like a low amount. That's not bad. But when your crit damage is 200, 300, like 250,
oh
do you really
man,
need
this team is
that,
fast.
Like, you want, crit rate becomes way more important than crit damage, right? At that. Because 1 to 2 ratio is usually ideal. With that said, Wolf of the North is now going to be challenged by
Second
UCF.
to last, and the second to last boss, keep in mind, this is the final, the grand final of North America's first ever Genshin Impact tournament. UCF and Nevada Reno fighting for that top title, fighting for $6,000 for first place, to get that championship, to say that they're the first ever, right? That's what they want, that's what they've been gunning for, that's what they have been working toward for all this time. And now just to remain continuing to stay neck and neck, about 15 seconds from hitting
Are they
that
both? Oh, they're both running towards the boss.
Any mistakes here could prove to be disastrous.
Yeah, one of the two teams, I'm pretty sure they took 2 different waypoints, so one of them took I'm pretty sure they're taking the long way there. I think, like, people are saying, and I'm pretty sure we've tested this, that the domain is a closer teleport, which is unfortunate. But we'll see how much time they make up for fighting the Wolf, Andreas, who does howl at the start,
we need everyone there before we even start,
which I will not imitate.
It's fine.
I considered asking, but it seems like a step too far.
I could. Sino also uses howls when he bursts, so I'm used to it. But I'm not going to do it, as I am on my best behavior currently. With that said, he's going to commence the trial as his teammates appear. He did commence it now, yes, he did. And it looks like he's going to start fighting Andreas. Well, I was looking at the stream, I was a bit delayed. Okay, yeah, they are fighting. Both teams, Andreas Kuki in one team still. I think Kuki's pretty good here because you actually get to heal all party members. Andrews does hurt. Quite difficult to dodge all of his attacks, genuinely, so it makes sense to have a good healer. With Yoimiya, who can shoot the wolf. Actually, shooting the wolf, that's actually kind of hard and very important. If you shoot the wolf while he's running around, he stops and runs at you. So I assume that's a time save here. Oh, it looks like they're missing some charge shots. So it's 2 missed. Can we hit the 3rd one? No, but that's fine. It's going to be Yoimiya Synchro for a single target burst. I think Yoimiya, again, is good here. Same with Hu Tao. But Yoimiya's a bow character. You kind of want a bow character here, so this does make sense. I actually like their team comp. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to see what happens. Kuki is on the Freedom Sword, which buffs your character's normal attacks as well as their attack, which is good. Probably on the Tenacity of the Millet set, if I were to guess. Also giving your party members 20% attack from off-field, which buffs Xingqiu and also Yoimiya. So we'll see.
There we go. Reno now. To the very end, finally. Getting the boss down, just one remaining. We swing back
Reno
over.
caught
This
up,
is
now
gonna
has
get
the
really dangerous.
lead.
Reno just finished this boss as we swing over to UCF. They are at the 50% mark, but they will not be far behind as they are burning down.
It's about a 15-second difference right
and
now.
now it comes down to this, the 13th, and hopefully,
okay, we're fine, because
final boss gets a little dicey just for a second, but they manage to recover. And now the final boss, how fitting.
Okay,
no
they're both at the
lead for
final
either
boss.
Team. Any mistake here could hand a victory over to the other.
Yeah.
Down to the 13th.
Honestly, wait, why is he? Okay, yeah. Honestly, this team is like, yeah, they're both pretty close. I mean, I was gonna say this boss. Raiden is like.
Okay, Nevada is starting the boss.
Annoying, because you either kill her fast, or you have to like go through a year of like basically a cutscene, not a cutscene, but like she does like an animation where you have to hide in a bubble, and there's a giant electro shield that you have to beat with like pyro or I mean, whatever elements, and then it's like.
And this
not
Central Florida
so
is just starting.
There's Beto here because you do electro does help for one of the mechanics. Big burst there on the Hu Tao, actually really good. Manages to get the crit and the melt. It looks like because you can't imagine 190k crit without a melt. Despite me not seeing the text. And then here, right in specific 4, the way you know which one. Wait, was that a lucky guess? Because I don't think we saw the X. But anyways, the way you know which one is.
Right, there's Nevada again.
Yeah, which one is the correct one? Is there's an X slice instead of just a L one. It is neck and neck between both teams. It looks like.
This is gonna come down to the wire. I thought maybe Reno would have a mild advantage getting there first, but it couldn't get closer than this, and that is exactly what you want out of the final boss of the first ever final, and we are getting the action that we were hoping for.
Neck and neck.
It literally couldn't get closer than what we have right now. A great recovery from UCF from some earlier stumbles to be able to get all the way to this point alongside Reno, who's now on your screen. No time for mistakes here if you're nervous.
Yo, show us the Florida.
Oh,
wait, Florida messed up.
Oh my god,
they have to restart.
Okay, well, they died. Someone died. Wait, what?
Oh,
dude,
no.
who got hit?
We said those kind of mistakes.
Was that that team had Kuki as a healer, right? So you should have a healer. Unlucky, I guess. Yeah, I mean, her attacks are hard to dodge. I mean, they're kind of predictable, but they are hard. Like, you can get comboed is my point. Like, if you get hit by 1, you get hit by like 4. But, yeah, Reno's
well,
kinda...
and I mean, how many times throughout this final did we say those minor mistakes could cost you everything? We said it going in to the 13th and final boss, and it became a reality, a stumble out of UCF. And Reno, though, they gotta be careful because, hey, not quite out of the woods just yet. They gotta bring it home here, but as long as they keep their composure, they should have this in the bag.
Yeah, it does look like it's in the bag for them, using Yoimiya. Proccing Overload on that Electro Shield with Xingqiu to vaporize. Pretty standard team comp.
Look at that smile, though.
I do think... Yeah, no, I mean, I guess they know they're winning. Like, the other team just got unlimited, unlucky, but it looks like they might win.
Go! Challenge completed. Congratulations, the University of Nevada, Reno. Your first ever Genshin Genshin Impact University Carnival USA champions. A massive congratulations to
Competitive
them. One of the
esports
teams to beat,
Genshin
one of the top
Impact,
2
ladies and
teams
gentlemen.
coming into this. Not only did they take down Rutgers, their massive primary competition in the semifinal, but they go in, it is neck and neck against UCF, and they come out on top. A huge congratulations to Nevada Reno. Very well deserved out of them. They had a great run through the entirety of it, looked composed. And you got to know the moment that they realized UCF wasn't going to be able to complete that final boss.
Yeah, that was just...
Do you get a little anxious when you go, oh no, this is all on us? We have it in the bag, but we have to make sure we bring it home?
Yes, but also at that point, well, yeah, you definitely do, especially when you're in characters who have animations that you don't want to dodge or retweet. For example, Hu Tao's charge attacks, or what they were using Yoimiya, her like last hit of the comp. Like you don't have to dash cancel between hit 1 and hit 2. You want to be able to just shoot all your damage. But basically, like seeing that other team like was so close and seeing that other team fail is just unlucky. But at that point, you can just play safe. Like how I'm going to safely transition into this break, Katie.
Well, we're going to see you downstairs on the main stage with Reno's team. We're going to have an interview. Don't go anywhere. Our champions, we're going to give them a talk, see how they got it done.
Welcome to Dory's Divine Bazaar. Everything you need with service you can rely on. Want to take a nap? Stay dry? See a sumpter beast? No problem. With enough Mora, you can afford to do anything. Even...
That seems pretty fun. I just wish in Genshin Impact, well, I haven't experienced it, but like there's a boss that's like super, super hard to beat. Because it looks like that team kind of knew exactly how to beat it. And it wasn't like insanely challenging for them. It's more like not messing up. But like I've seen raiding from other video games that they have to spend like weeks on. But I want to see Genshin Impact put in like a hard boss.
The Sweetwater mushroom has a brown conical cap and a white body. Consuming it may induce delirium.
Ah, beautiful mushroom maiden.
Sweetwater mushrooms proliferate very rapidly during the rainy season. Much like these fungi here. On second thought, perhaps these are multiplying a little too fast.
Look at the Scaramouche boss trailer. Scaramouche boss trailer? 6 days ago. Wow.
The nation. Has a slightly bitter taste and a distinctive scent. Toxin is mild, but alters the perception of one's surroundings. All right. I'll add that to the next edition of A Field Guide to Rainforest Life.
I'm actually curious to see the interview they have. Like, how long did they prepare for it? Did they play Genshin Impact in their spare time? Did they scrim? Is there practice? Like, hey Dave, remember, after class on Monday, we got our Genshin Impact practice.
Can't see? Ha! I'll uproot you! Yeah!
Go! Come on, let's go. There's a fortune to be made. The more it's mine. Let's sweeten the deal.
Scatter! Terminate!
We are live with our first ever Genshin Impact North America champions, University of Nevada, Reno. Congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. Like it really hasn't set in fully for me yet. It's just I'm so happy that we put all this work in and actually paid off.
I could honestly say the same thing. There have been several nights where we just almost went sleepless. We put in so much time.
They do practice.
We put so much time into this. We're really glad that this is the result that we got.
I'm so glad we won. We were trying so hard for this. I'm really glad we won.
Well, very well deserved. You said you put in the hours, the sweat and tears, and it paid off. But I gotta ask, Zyrox, what questions do you got? You're gonna get into the nitty gritties. I know you got some.
I have a lot. Okay, you said it took a lot of restless hours. What was the hardest? Like, was it team building, character, like, you know, artifacts and stuff? Or was it like your boss? I guess this order is fixed, but like, you know, how to do each boss, how to coordinate, because you guys are all doing something different. Like, it's not like you're swapping between characters. You have to be like, yo, can you do this for me? Can you apply cryo? Can you whatever, right?
I think for me at least, the hardest was definitely the second round bingo. We wanted to obviously do stuff as fast as possible. Just to not even prioritize getting a bingo, but just completing as many tasks that we can to lock them out of getting a bingo. So at least for us, we spent a lot of hours with that. And we spent a lot of our practice time today focusing on like the grand finals boss rush.
Also, just a question, I have to ask this. It's just personal. Wait, Yoimiya or Hu Tao for this and why? I just need to know. I need to know.
Oh, that's for you guys.
So we figure Hu Tao just because I guess for that fight it really could have gone either way. We figured for Hu Tao because of the Magu Kenki always being in the rain. It might have favored our DPS output a little bit to just constantly use Hu Tao, her E, and then for her burst, considering that I don't think we used the healer for that one, did we? Did we use a healer for that one?
Yeah.
Well, we used a healer, but regardless, we figured that if we could just get one good Hu Tao burst on him, it would just be enough to send it over the edge, and I think that's what really helped us.
When I watched all the way through the qualifiers, it was always you and Rutgers the entire time, neck and neck. But Rutgers had a little bit of an edge, and we saw that again today. You get to the semifinal. It's random. You guys are facing each other. Were you nervous? You said you were making...
All right. Very cool. Very cool to watch competitive Genshin Impact. Chat, if you want to try out Genshin Impact, you can... Hang on, I have it here somewhere. Chat, if you want to try out Genshin Impact, you can download Genshin Impact right now by typing !Genshin Impact in chat and using the link in chat. To learn more about today's events, use this other link also in chat. Genshin Impact, thank you very much for sponsoring today's stream. You can use my link to get the game on your devices now. Genshin Impact is an open world action RPG available on PC, Android, iOS, and PlayStation 4 and 5. And thank you all very much for checking out the Genshin Impact University Carnival USA event. And I hope you guys enjoyed